Would it be possible to change the parameters of the recording? Because what I saw in yesterday's recording was my video feed was highlighted and not yours. That made it pretty much impossible to read anything off of the board.
Okay. Change what? Change the mode of recording. That I'll do tomorrow. I'll be using myself. And then it'll be feasible for me to record better.
Yes.
Okay, the questions which I am to refer today, first of the series being, write down. A man is moving with 10 meters per second. A man is moving with 10 meters per second away from a factory, which is sounding a siren, away from a factory which is sounding a siren of F frequency, F, which is sounding a siren of a frequency F. If 340 meters per second, if 340 meters per second is the speed of sound in air, and wind is blowing from factory to the person at a speed of 10 meters per second. Both being 10, mind you, class, at a speed of 10 meters per second. Find frequency heard by the observer. Now I'm zooming over here two cases. Let me compartmentalize the two cases. I'm very categorical on what I want to from here take away. I want to take away certain important points vis-a-vis theory. So what will be the takeaway? The takeaway will be just opposed on compartmentalization. By compartmentalization, what I mean, case number one, you will do it organically. By organic, what I mean, that there is a person, the person is moving away from source. Can we say that? There is a person who is moving away from source, right? The observer over here is moving away from source. Moving away from source with what speed? With a speed 10 meters per second. That is what I have professed, right? So moving away from what kind of source? Moving away from a source which is stationary. Am I clear, Vasudev? Am I clear, Vibha?
Yes, sir.
Moving away from a source which is stationary. And here what being incorporated, what being factored in is velocity of wind. What is velocity of wind? 10 meters per second. From where to where? Is it to aid or to oppose? Of course, it will aid because moving from factory towards the observer. Correct, dear?
Yes, sir.
So far, so good. Same page, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think that no one is odd over here with what I have professed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will you write? Tell me, how will you begin with the Doppler which we studied the other day? What will you begin with? You will write V plus minus generic equation. V plus minus V naught divided by V plus minus Vs whole multiplied with F. That is what we will write. We will begin with, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what is V over here, if I may ask? Because V, when you are taking out here, you will have to factor, as I told you already, we have to augment speed of wind. We cannot relegate speed of wind to a null. So how will you augment it? What will you do about it? 340 was the speed in sound in air, and air is moving with what speed towards the observer? Air is moving with a speed 10, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what you will get in totality is 340 plus 10. Do I have your subscription on this? 340 plus 10, correct? Why plus? Why not minus? It is supportive, right dear? So 340 plus 10. This is what to us? This is V to us, effective V. Vasudev, yesterday you were speaking about medium, of medium, so your doubt will be taken care by this question. Firstly, when I'm viewing movement of wind at a speed of 10 meters per second, what do I incorporate then is this part of the realm, and the part being 340 plus 10. This is the stint. This is the stint. So with this stint, if I'm moving with this stint, okay, 340 plus 10, taken care. Taken care of what? Taken care speed of sound and movement of wind. Agreement?
Yes, sir.
What do we get? We get 340 plus 10, which is 350, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we are to the observer. Now we are to the observer. What about observer? Observer is moving away from stationary source, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So if the observer is moving away from stationary source, what are we to then what is the person to absorb? What speed? What will you write in denominator and numerator? First numerator. What I'm to write